Hi, my name is Kaya, and this is my testimony. So I'll start as a child. Um, I was raised by a single mother with a brother in the home, and we didn't go to church until middle school. So I didn't start out with that foundation of God, and I actually witnessed abuse in the home, and so that kind of shaped me as a child. So witnessing abuse actually made me act out in school, made me not really focus on school, kind of become a bully. They say that bullies are really people who are really hurt, and I really truly believe that because I was one. After elementary school, I decided to actually try to focus more in school and stuff. And around this time is where we started going to church. So I started learning about Jesus. I started learning about the Bible and the easy basic things, like he died on the cross, like his resurrection and stuff like that. And so in middle school, I actually gave my life to Christ. But I didn't really have the relationship aspect of the faith. I just knew that this man died for me and I should follow what he said because he died for me. I didn't really have that connection relationally. I got into relationships with boys and got heartbroken, and around the same time I was trying to mend a relationship with my father, but I don't know, my life kind of got chaotic, but not outside. It was more inside. It was more internal. It was more because I just had that feeling that my life was supposed to be something more than what I was living it out to be. It was around 2020, the end of 2020, the beginning of 2021, where my mom was actually moving here. I didn't want to come. And I feel like that was me running from God. I didn't want to come, and she was set on moving here. So I tried to find any way that I could stay in Florida. Live in the cycle that I was in, the partying, the smoking, the drinking, fornicating. I just continued to live in that cycle until I got to a place where it wasn't working anymore for me, and I didn't know what else to do. Around that time, me and my father actually got into an argument that actually brought me here to Athens with my mom. And so that's where my journey began with God. There was this documentary on Netflix called The Secret Life of Success or something, I don't know. But one of those motivational self-help type of things, or manifestation type of thing. And it was weird that someone was talking in the documentary and they just said God's name, and it's like a light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, oh, God. Let me try God. And so I didn't know how to come. I didn't know what to say. I just turned on some worship music and I started worshiping, and I just felt like he met me right there in my room. There was a peace that came with him, and a joy, and I just got I feel like I experienced a relationship kind of there to where I wanted to know more about him. I wanted to know his heart. I wanted to know him for myself. And so I stayed on God, and I searched God. I searched for my identity. I searched about his love. I searched God. What he did for me was he freed me from my cycle, the cycle of the drinking, smoking, partying. He healed me from past things, past traumas. He taught me forgiveness. He gave me identity, my true identity. I didn't have to try to be like what I was around. I didn't have to do that anymore. There's something that Pastor David said to the interns when we all shared our testimony with him for the first time. He said that we're not victims anymore, we're actually victors. And that came true to me. I believe that Jesus gave me the victory. He's given me a new identity. He's given me purpose, and that feeling that was in me is no longer in me because I found what I was searching for. So yes, that's my story of Jesus' resurrection power, him bringing me from death to life.